Hello and welcome back to our little series about the spy spots. Today I'm joined by YGG for Pyro and RedSpark for Spy. And yeah, we're going over the map process final.
Oh, well, I'll just start directly and proceed as if I were in a real match and we're rolling out to mid. I suppose there's not really a spider roller, you just walk to mid, then roll out through choke, and here's where it becomes interesting and you need to watch out for a ton of stuff. Spies are not too worrisome on mid, they're rather predictable. The enemy spy will either go from their choke long here and take this pack if he's on Invisivwatch or Dead Ringer, and if you, I generally like to watch that pack if it disappears and then just catch the spy while he's running along. Right next to it is also a decent decloak spot where spies just like to stay for a while. The other route for spies is they just go around through my team's PC and then at our back from our choke or sewers. So spies are not the biggest danger on mid. They can be really nasty if they're good ambassador aim or just in general gun aim, but mini sentries, scouts and soldiers and demos and heavies are all a lot more worrisome. So I advise you to just stay around your combo and watch the ground around them. Usually you will just go to the right side and just put pressure on them here and just try to get up the ground here. You want to have a look at these crates if an enemy soldier jumps on them and deny all the damage he can get just by reflecting his rockets. And aside from that, there's not much you can do. I just like to run shotgun on this map so I can just apply a lot of damage over distance, just a few pepper shots all the time, or spam flares at the sniper to choke or wherever he is located. Every class can get up here, but as Pyro, it's really the ideal spot. Should be on the ground, not up here. Generally, you should just watch out that your combo doesn't get flanked from behind or from the sides. So while your combo is pushing up here, you should just watch here, so they don't get jumped. If you roll out around here, you need to watch a lot more for sniper, who might be here. He's usually hugging this rock on the opposite side. These spots are also all kinds of flying classes. But you should generally just stay back behind your combo, or you'll get decimated by many sentries and spam. Yeah, I'll play rather passive on mid, try to get some good flares or shotgun shots, and just watch the area so our combo survives. Just presuming we won the mid fight, you will then move on through this area which is called PC, or this area which is called choke, or this area right there which is called sewers. Did I forget any spots?
I mean, I think for spy.
Oh, right.
If you're rolling out, you've got two real rollouts. You can come from choke and go right. You can go around by the rock. You can actually just kind of run across the rock and across the top. To be honest, you can just cloak up here. Oh, hang on, fail. You can just cloak up, run straight across, and then if their combo's moved round, you could just decloak here and pretend to be a Kuma and stab the heavy or medic or something under there. And the Pyro's got not much time to react, and if he's standing on the low ground, you're above his field of view. Or you can just run straight into PC and kill the sniper if he's standing here, because that's a nasty sideline. Or even just if their combo pushes up this side, you can get them as they come out. You've got quite a few other kind of small things you can do on mid.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
if we're holding choke, which is the most common, like you have a heavy, a demo here, spamming through here, and a medic is usually around here. Then, yeah, this spot,
This is nasty.
and also this spot, kind of worrisome, or just behind this. But it's really dependent where the enemies are. So yeah. When we move onto second, and there's a lot of spam going on, we're about to push the choke, I'll stay with my combo behind them, check these spots, and watch out that we don't get spammed by pills and rockets, or that no soldiers like coming with a quick jump through the choke. I usually depend that my flank classes are in Suez or a PC and covering that area. It's really worrisome if you only hold choke and Suez and PC are free. But I surely like to take a detour just to check the area, maybe catch something off guard. But it really depends how much room I have to act. So, if you push the choke, which is, as I said, the most common thing, you have to watch this. Might be a spy just hiding here and waiting, jump on anything he can get. Also, of course, soldiers, scouts that are coming through here. And they might also just go around and on our backs. So it's really important that when you push the choke, you know that Suez is clear. And even if you check Suez, there might just be someone hiding around this shutter and then go in and around. Also, spies can hear without opening the shutter.
I think if you're going to push through choke, there aren't many good spots for spies, so I think as long as your flanks have got PC and sewers covered, you're going to be fine. It's just kind of, if you don't have that control, then I think you've got more problems than spies.
He might, if you're pushing through, he might as well just come from behind. So what I would do is, my camera goes through, I stay a bit behind, and then just watch this area first. But at the same time, keep my eyes on the back. And then, if they don't have a sniper there who can hit me, I might just go here. And like keep a good eye on the area and just call out everything that's coming at our combo. If we're pushing out through sewers, which is kind of rare because until you get to the spire, you need to cover a lot of ground. And they can just spam from far away on us. I don't like it. It's a much better area for an NG and a scout soldier to control. NGs are really strong, you can deny this whole area by themselves. And if they have a scout / soldier with them, it's nearly untakeable unless you like go in there with your whole team. Yeah. To watch out in Suez is this spot, which can be like a soldier, maybe there, a scout. Also this, or just this, and just all the corners in this area.
Especially in sewers, like as you said before, the spy can just hide on one side and wait until you've checked inside of sewers, and as soon as he hears like one shutter open, he can just go into sewers and he's still behind you, and you like it's really lucky if you can catch a spy there. So if you push sewers or if you push at all, just yeah, keep an eye out. Like just watch behind a little bit more than usual, and maybe as well like tell us a flank class that's around this area to like keep an eye out for the spy, because he can just flip away really easy.
Yeah. Then like snipers, like because you have great coverage from this crate, and just edge around here. And spies might be uncloaking here, but this is more relevant for later. So yeah, you should definitely have an eye on here, or rather not, because this is an sniper sideline and you don't want to get into that if there's a sniper there. Whenever you see a sniper, call his exact position out. Be dangerous on this map. Definitely a target to focus. More common than sewers is to reload, not reload, just to push to PC, and rather top PC than lower PC. And while you go through here, there's a lot more to watch out for than in sewers. You have, of course, all these corners, but you can also jump onto these PCs, which the area is named after. I believe a scout and a soldier can also be up here.
Yeah.
And when you go through here, these barrels are something to watch out for, as well as this. It's a sink, I think. And of course, these pipes. These pipes are also nice to just peek on here. Especially, like, I like these pipes just for peeking, not really for going from them. But it often, like, people, when they go from here, they expect you to jump just down. They don't really expect you to hug the wall and go all the way on them. Different. Yeah. These pipes are nice for ambitious for classes. But, so if you push from IT, you just try to take this area, and your heavy will take, and your demo will peek around here. There might be an UB exchange, and then it's important to just stay back a bit and push enemies back around these edges or around here, so your combo can just go back and survive and not die because they caught. But as I said, in all UB exchanges, it's important that you just stay a bit back so you don't die immediately and can watch for incoming flank classes. Especially like when you push through here, Spy who's like just staying cloak with cloak and dagger up here might be dangerous. So now we're pushing onto second.
Very quickly,
From top.
before you push on second, what about if, like, I like to roam on this map a lot, and you covered it very briefly, where you said you like to just take a detour in here very quickly, like if it's stalematy, because there's most of the time like a soldier versus scout fight going on, you can help them a lot. But what if your combo is pushing through the main entrance, and you push through here, like you push through PC, and like have I don't know, maybe the NG that was watching sewers before help with spy checking around the combo on the push? Like, would you recommend it? Like, what I've experienced so far, you can just do a lot of damage if you're pushing PC.
I use these more like to just catch enemy flank classes. Like, I don't really plan to push by myself with a flank. Think Pyro's a really good supporter doing UB exchanges. I'm not really for spy checking, mostly just to allow your combo to safely retreat. Just because the real fight is not the UB exchange, it's mostly just you go in, force the enemy, and go out, and then fight again, and maybe get a few picks with the Uber if you're lucky. So, and then you want your enemy, your combo to be able to retreat, and allow that by just deflecting all spam. You can do it. Sounds like something worth to try, but I'd rather have, if you concentrate all your flanks like a Pyro Scout, I would rather have an NG in Suez and then just a Scout and Soldier rotating between Suez and PC. And if we have all flanks on either Suez or PC, I like to just check there so nothing goes through on my combo. I don't really plan to go on it myself, push by myself.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just a really combo-oriented Pyro, but yeah.
I suppose if your team had Uber and the other team didn't, you could put the Pyro in here and help kind of deflect rockets, kind of back at the Soldier, because otherwise he's just got high ground and can just spam downwards.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it really depends how you play your advantages, but in the case of an Uber vs Uber stalemate, that's it. Like, you often have situations where the flanks are really strong and you kinda can't keep up with them. Like, because your flanks are just down suddenly, or they only control one area. And that's really nice, because as Pyro you can just deny it. But enough about that, let's just move on quickly to second area. Yeah, I really like pushing from top onto here, and then you need to watch out for these spots, these uncloaked spots, or spy just coming from here. Minis are really nasty here, and can just, if you're here, you can deny spam going onto this point rather well, but during the actual push, you shouldn't leave the higher ground, and this bridge, I don't like it. You can just easily get pushed down by spam. So I rather stay safe around here, and when we suppress the enemy, who's usually like here or here, after we did that, I'll push onto them from high ground. The other thing is, while you have a demo push from one side, you can go from the other side and just push them into a corner, or just deny their retreat. But it only works out if the enemy doesn't have someone to cover their back. Yeah. Well, I have to watch out for a few spots second, like this. Rock. Below here, like, can up onto this spawn door. And this barrel. But generally you should just keep out an eye for all kinds of people coming along you and targeting you, and just check them. Check everything that's coming along. And just go sure. Safe.
Yeah, any other spots that you would think about, Spark? Like declerk spots, or maybe even hiding spots?
I mean, just one. Like, if you're pushing in through PC, you might have a really kind of patient spy that will just wait in this corner and then come across here to decloak as your combo comes up to around there. I mean, it's kind of obvious, it's kind of easy, but you know, you might not expect it because you're pushing into an area instead of already being in an area. Just
I
literally
probably,
hiding.
probably got my most medics stabbed in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, also this spot you showed me earlier.
Yeah, you can jump
can be
behind these
kind of
things.
useful.
If you're going to jump away from this, you've got to kind of face towards it and then strafe out. But yeah, if your combo's coming through here, you're not going to get seen until they're here, and then you have to stab them.
During this step, like when we come,
same level.
let's say you like got second, which is usually the case because most often if you got a good win on mid and they retreat late, you basically got second for free, and then it's a stalemate between last and second. And the last point on process is rather hard to push onto and easy to defend, but also hard to push out of. So it can be going on for hours. Not hours, but minutes, like literally hours.
Yeah.
We had scrims where we just played 25 minutes, just back and forth, between second and mid.
Literally just found another spot.
Yeah, so I love it when an NG puts his dispenser here and I can just watch these both of these areas. You can just play around this edge and just blast around back. It's important while this health pack seems very tempting. Don't try to take it. It's really risky. If you get too far, you're just gonna die. If there's a sticky behind you, you probably lost already.
Yeah, also a lot of snipers are watching there.
Yeah. If snipers heavily watching this area, and my combo controls around here, and they really have a good defense and are watching out, then I really like to take control in lobby. Like, lobby is my favorite place on process, and be it on defense or offense, I love to be around here. Usually I have a scout and a soldier around here, and if there's no NG or sniper supporting them or anything else, you can use your position well to make them easy prey. Just do some hit and run attacks. Yeah. In this area called lobby, I often find spies who stand up here. Yeah. Spikes like to use this a lot. So I really, if I'm in, I always like spew some flames here because I really often catch a spy here. Also, this is a nice uncloak spot, and this is just a nice spot to stay for a while because no one ever checks it and everyone forgets you can actually be here. But while in lobby and while in this area, you need to be aware of the sniper at all times because he has great sightlines from last and onto last. That's really risky, and NGs just decimate everything. Although you often have an NG with a big sentry just on last, rather than a defensive NG with a mini on lobby. Yeah, of course, this spot which is kind of famous, but also it doesn't work very often. It's often checked, easily seen, but still something worth using sometimes. Yeah, this spot, well, but
You might get
people
bumped.
don't bump into you when you stay here. Usually, because they just walk along here and they don't. Just go there. So, but when my combo pushes in, if they push out from rollout, as I said before, I just stay around here and ensure safe retreat. Just like clear spam so they don't die. If we push in from one, which is this area, I check it here and then support gen take Uber myself and push people away. And yeah, if you actually go through rollout on this point, you might want to have a look at this place. Also, people can just walk around here. Results often in surprise. Yeah. If you push from lobby, this pushing from here, I don't like this too much. If you push with a full team just from here, it's really effective. Like especially if you just take higher ground and then just have just spam a spawn and take higher ground, and they can hardly leave, and you just take the point after getting the kills. But yeah, Spies can just stand in all the corners and around these props, and just wait for your combo to push in, and after the Uber faded, they get stabbed. Happens really often. While you're defending last, a Spy is a lot more dangerous, I'd say. But you usually have a big sentry here, and a Spy might make that his primary target before the enemy pushes in. He will just zap it, and then a soldier will spam on it. Something. The Spy might most probably take this route, just go around here, then wait here for a suitable time. Strike. Also, just if he has good aim, he'll just annoy you with his ambassador, like through all sides, and just peek constantly. And when you chase him too far, you'll die because the enemy's flanks are waiting. There's a lot of just obvious spots for Spies to stand in. Not really particular ones where you need to immensely watch out for. You should just keep an eye on everything. Yeah. But it's not too uncommon to get stabbed directly when you come out of spawn. Like, at any time, you should not go out of spawn directly, and like when you go out of spawn, just turn around. Do that. I feel like I'm forgetting something important about this last point, but I don't know what. Do you have anything to add, Spark?
Not really. Just that you can run up these, you don't have to jump. These are just flipped triangles. Yeah, I mean, I think Process is a map that doesn't have that many spots. It's more about just kind of being aware, because it's fairly open and there are only a couple of like really nice spots. Yeah, so I think just generally looking behind you more will be enough.
Yeah, when I'm on defense, like I really just try to be in area around this there and just maybe annoy people and just push them back, waste their time, and then just go back, take kills, and do the same thing again, and just rotate between all the entrances where they are. And even without Uber, if you do it at the right moment, you can just deny it.
I think just one thing, like if this is a good place for your medic to stand, but you will just get a Spy decloaking on the other side of this and just coming round. It's quite an obvious spot. He's probably going to get seen, he's probably going to get called, but it's just a short enough route that he might not react to it in time.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, and as YG said as well before, like a lot of Spies just like to go Ambassador or even Revolver and just annoy people. And I think on Process it's just really important that as a Pyro you work together with your whole team, like a lot, every map. But in this this one especially with your Scout, because you can just call out the Spy and let the Scout hunt him down. If the Scout has problem with it because the Spy is using Dead Ringer for whatever reason, maybe even annoy the Spy more, let the Scout run the milk. There's nothing the Spy can do.
Yeah, so if you push out from last after a successful defense, just are looking to go forward and push your mid, you'll probably be around here or further back, but only if you're looking to hold again. But if you're trying to push, again, you go out here, watch for these spots, and also this spot right here, and generally sewers. Sewers might be really dangerous then. You'll probably go. You'll probably have people go through IT to check it, but yeah. I think I covered most things. I probably forgot something too, but you always do that. So, I think that's it from my side.
Okay, Spark, do you have anything to add?
No, I think that's kind of it. Yeah, I think most of the spots on process are fairly obvious. It's just, yeah, awareness. Yeah. I think as a pyro you've got other things to deal with, like just general like scouts, NGs and soldiers and things that can just push through and get your combo. Just, yeah, generally flank control is a big thing on this map. And just keeping your sniper alive and theirs down is quite a big thing. So yeah, I think we've kind of done most of it.
Yeah, I think so as well. So I'll just end it right here. Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. And thanks for having us. Thanks for being here. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, thanks YG and Spark for helping me out here.